Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ulya. I'm the first author in this paper, and this paper titled Student Creative Thinking Ability and Solving Open-Ended Question. And this is my research has been looking at, so let's get started. Introduction. The importance of math. Mathematics is important because mathematics is very close and has relevance in various human life. Mathematics is applied in various fields, including social fields as well as science and technology. Therefore, the concept of mathematics is highly emphasized in education, especially in primary and secondary education. In addition, humans cannot be separated from the context of mathematics in everyday life, because mathematics is an activity related to calculation and numbers. Mathematics itself trains students to have the ability to think logically, analytically, systematically, critically, and creatively. Number two, creative thinking is one of the 21 century skills that students must have. For competence that students must possess in the 21st century are called forces, namely critical thinking and problem solving, creativity, communication skill, and the ability to work collaboratively. Creative thinking consists of three components, namely fluency, flexibility, and originality. But the reality in the field, there are students who have low thinking skill. Therefore, to improve student creative thinking skill, it is necessary to get used to solving open-ended questions. The openness aspect in open-ended, according to Mahmoudi, 2008, are classified to three types. Namely, number one is solving it. In solving it using an open solution. In solving it using an open solution process or various ways of solving it. Number two, the final result is open. That are having many correct answers. And number three, advanced development is open. After students solve the problem, they can develop new question, change the term and condition of the question being solved. Okay, the study is qualitative descriptive study, which takes two students of 7th grade who have high and low mathematical abilities of a private junior high school in Surakarta. The validity of the data used is the triangulation method. Data collection technique used are test and interview. Data analysis refers to the state according to Miles and Huberman. Okay, yeah, in the first problem, students were asked to evaluate the work of Adi, Bima, and Chika in simplifying algebraic form. Students with high mathematical ability have aspect of flexibility. Namely, students are being able to write down what they know, and during the interview, they can explain fluently how to find and get the answer. Different from students with low abilities, have not answered the question. Students just write down the procedure for solving 3 times p minus 4 times p, and the answer is -1 times p. Students operate the coefficient and variable separately. It can be seen that students write 3 minus 4 is -1, and p minus p is p. It shows that students do not understand the concept of algebraic form operation on subtraction, so the flexibility aspect has not been achieved. Okay, in the second problem, students were asked to make a mathematical equation containing 4 terms and simplify it into 2 terms. Student with high mathematical ability. That figure show that high student can meet the flexibility aspect in solving problem. Although students do not break down information, students are able to make an equation containing four terms and simplify it into two terms. The achievements of the three aspects were clearly seen during the interview process. Students with low mathematical ability are able to make an equation containing four terms. However, students have not been able to simplify the equation into two terms. It is now that when the interview was conducted, students were still a little confused about what was asked in the question. Students wrote answer on the answer sheet obtained from the result of composing. This indicates that students have not reached of the aspect of flexibility in mathematical creative thinking. Next, in the third question, students are asked to make algebraic form of A and B by knowing that the equation of A and B is 2 times x minus 1. Students with high mathematical ability are able to solve the third problem. It can be seen that students are able to make a equation A, which is 4 times x squared plus 2 times x minus 2, and equation B, which is 2 times x plus 2. When interviewed, he is able to explain finally how to find the answer. The student has reached the aspect of flexibility even though he was confused with the information contained in the question. When I ask them to make another equation, student take a long time to answer it. A student with low ability cannot answer the question. Student cannot make algebraic form A and B correctly. He wrote 2 times x plus 1 divided by 5 times x minus 1, which show that the student did not understand the problem well. When the interview was conducted, the student explained that he felt difficult and confused while answering on the problem. It showed that he has not yet reached the fluency aspect. Therefore, students with low abilities are less able to think creatively, mathematically well. Okay, conclusion. Students with high mathematical ability can fulfill three aspects of creative thinking: fluency, flexibility, and originality. Students with low mathematical ability do not fulfill all aspects of creative thinking. There is only students with high mathematical abilities who can achieve the fluency aspect. Students can explain and mention more than one answer. Conversely, the fluency aspect has not been achieved by students with low mathematical abilities for the third problem question. Then only students with high mathematical abilities who can achieve the aspect of flexibility. Students can explain how to get a written solution and give the right reason. Further, students with low mathematical ability have not met the flexibility aspect. It can be seen when students solve the first and third problem. They have not been able to give the right reason and explain the answer they have written. The originality aspect can only be achieved by students with high mathematical abilities. Students can provide other idea obtained through trial and error. Okay. Okay, this is my presentation. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.